you about. I haven't seen you. Now, Chris Christie, he seems like your type of Republican. Is he your kind of Republican, if you were Republican?
Oh, gosh, Jay. What an embarrassment of riches to choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's from my home state. I have a little home state pride in there.
But I like he calls people out.
Yeah, I mean, he can go both ways. I've seen him, like before the storm, the Sandy storm, he was on the page of, the federal government's no good. As soon as he needed federal government, he called up Obama.
Right.
Obama should have went, what kind of aid do you want, fatty?
Yeah.
Come on, fatty, say it again. But yeah, I mean, as Republicans go, he is the one guy with the gravitas and the gravity.
Right.
Because he's fat, you see. Anyway, to say to the crazies, you're crazy, and I'm not going to follow you, because he's done that before. And if he does that again, that's good. I like the fact that he's irascible like that. He's always in a bad mood. Probably because there's no meal between brunch and lunch. Again, he's a fat man. I'm just saying, he's not a thin man.
Let me ask you about this fiscal cliff. Why does this always come down to the
fiscal cliff?
Fiscal cliff.
Come on, Jay.
The physical cliff. Why does it always come down to the wire? Why is it always the last minute?
Well, first of all, you have to understand it's not always. This is the first time. I mean, for all those years under Bush, we ran up debt. He never paid for anything. We put 2 wars on the credit card, the prescription drug program, tax cuts for the rich. Nobody said anything about fiscal cliff.
Right.
And then suddenly President Blackenstein takes office.
Right. This is
I know. It's just so touchy at the beginning of the year. Anyway, Jay, I was in church the other day.
Yes, and what happened?
No, but I mean, it is sort of odd that, now everyone's talking about the fiscal cliff and we're going to go over it. There's such drama queens, the Mayans with the end of the world, and we're going over the fiscal cliff. I wish we went over the cliff. I've seen Roadrunner cartoons. You know what happens when you go over the cliff? Nothing. Sometimes you have to hit bottom. That's the truth. People in this country, I think, really, I wish everybody's taxes would go up. Everybody needs some skin in this game. I know yours did because you're a rich guy.
Right. Mine went up.
Barely
and yours went up. Yeah.
Well, but I don't have the things that you have, Jay. I don't have to worry about putting gas in my Batmobile.
Right. Well, what do you want Obama to tackle on his second term? What do you see?
Oh, I see big things for the second term, right? Django Unchained. That's who he's going to be in the second. No, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why second-term presidents don't go for broke more. I mean, they don't have anything to lose. They have to, run again. But, of course, you have to understand, he can only do so much as the Republicans in the Congress will let him. I mean, we have that kind of government. It has to pass law in Congress. And as long as the Republicans are still controlled by their core base of snake handlers and early onset dementia patients. I mean, let's be honest. The Republican Party has the same problem as the Beach Boys. Their fans are dying.
Right.
Ed McMahon is back from the grave.
Now, John Boehner reelected as Speaker. You think we'll see a return to more moderate Republicans? You think that will happen now? I mean, they've lost 5 of the last...
That is the key question for them. Because are they going to go further into the bubble, and they're pretty far in now, or are they going to join the world of reality? And to me, the indicator will be that Benghazi issue.
Yeah.
You know Benghazi, the Libya town that, and they're crazy to find some sort of scandal there. And look, could security have been handled better in Benghazi? Of course it could. But is it some sort of fiendish plot? Only if you work backwards from everything President Kenya does is completely wrong and a fiendish plot. I mean, John McCain is obsessed with this issue. Benghazi. He wants to know 2 things. What did the president know? And where do I live?
Right.
So I think that's really going to be the key.
Now, Chuck Hagel, controversial choice. He seems like a good guy, Chuck Hagel.
Let's poll the audience and see how many know who Chuck Hagel is before we go into Chuck Hagel.
Well, all right,
Jay, let's move on to Jay Wow and Snooki and who's pregnant. And hey, it's an all Jersey show here.
It is an all Jersey show.
And they're
That's
from
right.
Jersey.
That's right. Well, anyway, now the show comes back a week from Friday.
A week from Friday, January 18th.
Real time with Bill Maher. Bill, thank you, my friend.